Hi guys, my name is Manny Lagos, head coach of Minnesota United FC. I'm here today with Brian Kallman and Brent Kallman, and we're excited to teach you a little bit about passing. Okay, so today we want to talk about side of the foot passing. It is one of the simplest ways to pass the ball in a game, but it's also one of the most important. So even at our level, we practice every day side of the foot passing so we can become experts, because on the field, to execute that pass the right way is very important. So if we come over here and we're going to talk about a side of the foot pass, we're going to use Brent. Okay, the first thing we want to do is we want to get Brent's non-kicking foot right next to the ball. Okay, right next to the ball. And this right here, it's pointing in the direction he wants to pass the ball. So we now know where Brent wants to pass the ball. Okay, he also has to have good balance. So he's going to bend that leg a little bit. He's going to make sure that he's nice and balanced to be able to execute the pass. Okay, now his passing foot. Okay, for that simple pass, we're going to use the largest surface area of the foot, which is right here. That's a big surface area to make sure that it connects in the pass and it goes smoothly. The other thing that you want to practice for sure is you want to make sure you get this ankle locked. Look at that ankle. It's nice and locked. It's not going anywhere. It can't go down, it can't go up. So now he's got the great surfaces to go through, and last but not least, he's going to swing from his hip. Okay, so Brent, why don't you take a step back here? Okay, and he's going to step and play a nice easy pass to Brian. Okay, and Brian controls. So as we watch Brian and Brent pass the ball back and forth, notice the control of the ball, and their non-kicking foot right now gets right next to the ball. Good technique. Okay, that nice 90-degree angle, and the ball's going right through where they want it to go. Okay, look at that non-kicking foot pass facing the player they want to pass to. And again, swinging from the hip, nice control, and pass. So we talked about every day we have to practice passing to become experts in games and make sure we execute properly exactly the right way at the right time so we have good chances to do well in the game. We train every day to do that. One of the ways to sometimes have a fun game is two people now get about 10 yards apart, they spread their legs, and we call it the Wickets Game, and you try to put it between the legs. So it's kind of a fun way for you and a friend to practice your passing and challenge yourself in a competition. So when Brian plays this ball, again, he's gonna have the good technique, right next to the ball, pointing where he wants to, swinging from the hip, okay, 90-degree angle, and if he puts it in between Brent's legs, it's 2 points. If it hits Brent's leg and go through, it's 1 point. If it hits Brent and doesn't go through, it's 0 points, and if he misses completely, it's -1 point. So let's see how they do here, and we'll show a quick example of a fun game to play. That is 2 points. 2-2, well done. Okay, so both their passes very accurate, good technique, good form. 4-2, and it just shows that these guys really know how to use the technique to pass the ball well. That is just 0 points, so it is still 4-2 for the older Kallman. It is 6-2, Brian is 3 for 3. One more ball each, here we go. 6-3, so we got it. Brian Kallman's looking pretty good to beat his younger brother. Does the no look for 7-3. Last one, Brent. Show that good technique, good form. Nice effort. 7-5 though to Mr. Kallman. So again, that's a fun way to get a game where you're competing against each other, but you're also practicing that technique that you need to get down to become a good soccer player. So now we've showed you the simple basic technique of passing, which is so important to master at the highest level. So let's see it in action.